Judicial review is a fundamental concept in constitutional law that empowers courts to review and invalidate laws, government actions, and administrative decisions that are deemed unconstitutional or otherwise unlawful. History of judicial review. The concept of judicial review has its roots in the United States, where it was first established in the landmark case of Marbury v. Madison, 1803. In this case, the Supreme Court, led by Chief Justice John Marshall, held that the court had the power to declare laws and government actions unconstitutional. This decision established the principle of judicial review, which has since been adopted by many other countries, including the United Kingdom, Canada, and Australia. Principles of judicial review. Judicial review is based on several key principles, including separation of powers. The principle of separation of powers holds that the three branches of government, legislative, executive, and judicial, are separate and independent, with each branch having distinct powers and responsibilities. Judicial review ensures that each branch stays within its constitutional boundaries. Rule of law. The rule of law requires that government actions be lawful and that citizens be protected from arbitrary or oppressive government actions. Judicial review ensures that government actions are lawful and that citizens' rights are protected. Constitutional supremacy. The principle of constitutional supremacy holds that the Constitution is the supreme law of the land and that all laws and government actions must be consistent with it. Judicial review ensures that laws and government actions are consistent with the Constitution. Types of judicial review. There are two main types of judicial review. Substantive review. Substantive review involves reviewing the substance of a law or government action to determine whether it is consistent with the Constitution or other laws. This type of review is typically used to challenge laws or government actions that are deemed to be arbitrary or oppressive. Procedural review. Procedural review involves reviewing the process by which a law or government action was made to determine whether it was made in accordance with the relevant procedures and rules. This type of review is typically used to challenge laws or government actions that are deemed to be procedurally flawed. Applications of judicial review. Judicial review has a wide range of applications, including challenging laws. Judicial review can be used to challenge laws that are deemed to be unconstitutional or otherwise unlawful. Challenging government actions. Judicial review can be used to challenge government actions that are deemed to be arbitrary or oppressive. Protecting individual rights. Judicial review can be used to protect individual rights, such as freedom of speech, freedom of assembly, and the right to a fair trial. Ensuring accountability. Judicial review can be used to ensure that government officials are held accountable for their actions. Limitations of judicial review. While judicial review is a powerful tool for ensuring constitutional governance, it is not without its limitations. Some of the limitations of judicial review include judicial restraint. Judicial restraint is the principle that judges should exercise caution when reviewing laws and government actions, and should only intervene in exceptional circumstances. Political question doctrine. The political question doctrine holds that certain issues are not justiciable, and are therefore not subject to judicial review. Standing. Standing is the principle that only individuals who have a direct interest in a case can bring a challenge to a law or government action. Mootness. Mootness is the principle that a case is no longer justiciable if the issue has become moot or irrelevant.